14-6, the Ravens over the Cleveland Browns. How's everybody doing today? I'm going to kind of wait and just kind of let people matriculate into the program because I have a couple of announcements that I want to make. Obviously, in analyzing this, it's kind of obvious what there is to analyze, folks. You have a head coach who demoralizes his team, and we've been through it 150 different times on the show or in these halftime shows and in the post-game shows. And it's just unfortunately the way things work out for the organization. They hire the wrong people and they get the, I guess, what is Jimmy Haslam's desired result. The first thing, and I'll be repeating this over the course of the halftime and post-game show today. This is the last one. I'm not doing next week against the Bengals. I don't care. This is the final halftime and post-game show of the season. It's getting near New Year's. I've got a life here, and I want to live it. And I don't want to waste another Sunday with this nonsense. And if Freddie Kitchens comes back to coach next year, I won't do any. All right? I'm done. And I've told you this before. I mean, you saw a 3rd and 1. You can't get one fucking yard with the best running back in the NFL. We keep saying it every goddamn week. And instead, he runs another version of his little shovel pass. This time it's a pitch. Nothing better than pitching the ball backwards on 3rd and 1. And then the running back supposed to be having time to throw in that situation and somehow didn't fumble the football with the ball. The announcers are laughing at us. And the fact is, it's, no, I'm not doing anything, Stephen. I'm finished. I can't watch this anymore. I'm not deriving any enjoyment. There's nothing to analyze. The head coach is retarded. He should be put on a short bus and sent away. That's what it is. And that's right, Padre. The whole organization is pointless. And, and I'll tell you what it buys you if you're the Cleveland Browns the whole season. The whole season, whenever he catches a pass, Odell Beckham goes like that. But today it's a penalty. They were just waiting for him to do that so they could throw a flag. Nobody should ever come to Cleveland and play. They shouldn't have a football team in Cleveland with this ownership group. And nobody would want to play. And if you can't see this now, go fuck yourselves with a blunt object. If you can't see this now, that the moment that 3rd and 1 call was made, that the entire team quit. If you don't see that, then you're intentionally blinded. All right? You're like Thomas Dolby, but it isn't even science that's blinding you. You're just fucking blind. It's... the bottom line is this, the reason they keep Chubb so he can be more predictable because, the second it's going to be a 3rd down, 4th down situation, Freddie goes into his retarded bag of tricks. That's what he does. And these horrible plays. The other one that he did that was just crazy. Why would you have 3 running backs, including Hilliard, on the field? That play was destined to fail, where we got stopped in the backfield. All of his little kooky little lineups. Nobody knows where to line up. Nobody knows. Instead, this is what we get. It's predictable that he's going to do something that has a low probability of succeeding. And that Greg Robinson is gone at the end of the year, and thank God I'd shoot the son of a bitch myself if I had a gun. But I'm a little bit too civilized to have a gun. So I'll call him out on the program. He's not a man. He's not a football player. Fuck him. He's got no lateral movement. He's horrible. So, and you can blame Baker Mayfield all you want. Baker Mayfield will be fine without Freddie Kitchens. That's the deal. Merry Christmas to you too, Wable. The whole thing is mystifying to me, and it's beyond continuing to watch. I mean, I'm not even going to watch next week's game. I'm walking away from it. there's nothing as fans, there's nothing as a commentator, there's nothing as an editorialist, there's nothing I can say or do. No, we didn't. We gave you the game, D-Bag. Freddie Kitchens gave you the game on a silver platter because the second he made the 3rd and 1 call, Demarius Randall quit playing football. The entire team stopped playing football. That's what it amounts to. We were stopping you because we were engaged, but once the coach proved once again that he's not interested in winning, that he's going to find a way to lose, old Death Wish steps in, the players give up. The players say, fuck this. If this guy, if he believes that we're not good enough to get a yard on 3rd down, and with possibly 2 chances to get 1 yard on 3rd down, if he doesn't believe that much in us, we'll just quit. We'll just walk away. It really is remarkable. He finds a way to lose. And I'll tell you that he will end up an alcoholic and somewhere in an alley somewhere. He is a loser in life. I know the look of him. I know what he does. He just pushes the boundaries so that he will lose. He did it as a quarterback at Alabama. He will continue to lose wherever he is. He's just horrible. Hey, Huey, how you doing? Back in Cleveland, I see. Yeah. Old-time viewer coming back. It's like, hey, I don't know where you were, but welcome back to Northeast Ohio. I'm not in Northeast Ohio. I'm in Florida, and it's an overcast day. I'm hoping it's supposed to rain really heavily, and maybe I'll lose my DirecTV feed. It is possible. The 3 throws, let him get the ball back and score another touchdown. Absolutely. It's all Freddie Kitchens and the panic mechanism. And it's like, oh my God, we're going to lose. He's Chicken Little. The sky is falling. That's who he is. And so once he panics, the team panics. They follow his lead. Once he calls a dumb play, the team quits. You can see that he has a direct reaction to the people who are on the field. It's just bad. I agree. And this is what I wanted to have happen. And I told everybody before the game, and he finds a new way every time to do something remarkably worse than he has done the last time. Yeah, this will be, the game in which it winds up 34-6, and the team will completely quit in the second half, and it'll cost him his job. He'll be gone. But the damage has already been done, and the lack of culture already instilled. It's just a bad thing. He's chicken shit too. I'm right there with you. For me, I really wouldn't mind seeing Freddie die of a heart attack on the sidelines. I wouldn't mind it at all, because the team might think that he was faking it, especially if it was 3rd and short and he didn't have a timeout. My goodness. And it's true. You think you're wasting your time. I've been doing this for how many fucking years? 16 years. I've been doing this shit. Wasting your time, my time, everybody's time. And this is the best comment of the day. All right? The best comment of the day. And I think that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm in total agreement with you. It's a bad choice, but it's his first year only. Let's see what I can do. Doink. Stupid comments get removed. What can I tell you? It's my job. I have to do this. And if there was something more I could do, I would do it. Unfortunately, there really is very little I can do, except, bing! Finally, I blocked him out completely. He's gone and will never be back on the program. At least I can be definitive, unlike the Cleveland Browns. Stephen Rose, keep your eye on the road and keep your hands on the wheel. Be careful. If Urban were there, he would have died of a brain hemorrhage. Let's be honest. He ain't up for this. Nobody is up for this. And you can talk about Urban all you want. He's proven that he can dominate the young boys coming out of high school. There's no evidence that he can do anything in the NFL, and he's got a health problem. Leave him alone. And Lamar Jackson is not playing a great game. The Ravens aren't playing a great game. The Browns just quit, and you're seeing that. That's just kind of the way it works. Your first and last year, El Presidente. There you go. Yeah, 16 years for me. 16 years of this horse shit. It's That's right. Bye! There'll be some sweet towns going down on the night shift. You want a big gulp? Hey, you want a big gulp? I can get you a big gulp and a big bite. Hi, I'm Freddie Kitchens. Oh, Jesus Christ. Nobody is going to praise a team that gives up. And the fact of the matter is that they've given up. I mean, if you can't see it, I can't explain it to you at this point. What's the point? One thing I will guarantee you. Thank you, Amsterdam. Yes. The priest will actually come on the face of a 12-year-old long before acne. You asked for it. Yeah, nobody's going to hire Freddie Kitchens, believe me. No, after this, nobody, except the Browns. The Browns might bring him back, but I'm telling you right now, they bring him back. There's no more of this. I'm not going to waste weekends on this again. I won't even watch it. The guy's terrible. Just had enough, It's exactly right. It's like 52 pickup, isn't it? It's like totally random. Who knows? I mean, these plays are in the book, and you know that Monken didn't put the plays there, right? He's like, I didn't even know that play existed. Yeah, Monken is scripting the first plays when we move the ball. After that, it's all Freddie, and it's terrible. And we learned that this week. That if you didn't read the article, that Monken is scripting the beginning plays, and that Freddie takes over after that. It's just unbelievable. And you know something? It's true. Where else can you get a Bukkake reference in a halftime show? That's right. Would they be dumb enough? Yeah, Jimmy Haslam is dumb enough to, I mean, my God. What can I tell you? Tennessee, They do it all in Tennessee. Yeah. And Crennel's doing a good job where he should have been all along, which he was most of the time, which is as a defensive coordinator. He should never have been a head coach. It forced him into eating too much, Oh my God, the game is back on. Do we care? Yeah. The sad part is, Mr. Moohead, that we love the Browns. We'll root for them, even though the bullshit we go through. Juan, I'll be back after the game, and we'll talk about it and see what happens from there. Everybody, I appreciate the support you give, but, a life is a life. I will be back after the game on the post-game show, so you can hear my final thoughts on this season, and hopefully, if they play badly enough, and if I'm sure that Freddie's going to get shit canned, maybe I'll come back and do a post-game show next week if there's absolute evidence. But if he's back and standing on the sidelines with his gut hanging out, no. I'll talk about this little TYG after the game, what I really think about him. Thanks a lot, everybody. See you after the game on the post-game show. Hasta la vista, Pastor Heads. Back after the game. Bye-bye.